gods. Kings. Fire. And blood. Dreams didn't make us kings. Dragons did.
Hey, I just watched the House of the Dragon trailer on YouTube, and I thought I'd just make a video and share my thoughts. I don't have a script for this, and I haven't done much research, so there will be lots of mispronunciations and a lot of in-depth content, but I thought I'd share my thoughts about the cast and some ideas for the show, and I'll be using IMDb to look at the cast. Alright, so some things I like and some things I don't like. Overall, I think it looks pretty cool. I like the general look of the show so far. Everything looks right and correct. So the first shot that I want to talk about is we're clearly going to have a perhaps influential Hand of the King character, which I think is probably my favorite part of the show. I really liked when Eddard was Hand, and then Tyrion, and then Tywin. Qyburn was a cool character, but he didn't get to do much after he became Hand. Next shot, we see a man on the Iron Throne. King, the only Targaryen king we've seen other than Aerys Targaryen, the Mad King. So that's pretty cool. And his name is, let's see. Oh boy. Trying to look. Okay, that guy is probably Viserys Targaryen. Sorry, I don't know. This is a pretty shite video, but I want to talk about it anyway. So next shot, this is the person that I think has the best presence and look. I think she looks really cool. She has a very interesting face, and I think she could be a really cool character, just judging by the presence she brings. And that is Princess, and this one's going to be a bit hard to pronounce, but Rhaenyra, or Rhaenyra. I think it's Rhaenyra. Yeah, that's right, I believe. And that brings me into the next shot here of Princess Rhaenyra, played by Millie Alcock, and standing next to Matt Smith, who is, okay, this is the easier name, Daemon Targaryen. Okay, so thoughts on Matt Smith. I haven't seen The Crown, but I've seen clips, and I do think he's definitely a competent actor, and I think he probably will give a really great performance here and stand out. But my initial impression, and this is probably just totally irrelevant, but I don't know. I don't know if he really fits in the role. Like, I don't know if he has the look and the presence like Princess Rhaenyra Oh god. Does. I don't know if it's just because Matt Smith doesn't have eyebrows and that's always kind of weirded me out about him. But, yeah. I don't know what to think of him in this new show, but I'm sure he'll change my mind. I'm sure he'll be really good. Okay, next guy here. This is one of the Valerians. I don't believe we got to see them in Game of Thrones. I'm not sure which Valerian this is. This must be Lord Corlys Valerian. He looks pretty cool. He's got a really cool look. I like his hair. Cool beard. Should be good. Got a good presence. Now this shot I really like. This is where I think Princess Rhaenyra really looks the best, and I think out of all the characters there, she really looks just like she fits in perfectly. And I also think the man to her left, directly opposite her, the dreadlocks, he also has the second best presence. Then we get to see a banquet hall in the throne room, and we get to see the Iron Throne, and it clearly looks different than it does in Game of Thrones. Personally, while I see they've made it more true to the book and made it a bit bigger, I personally like the old one better, I have to say. That's just me. But yeah, we get another shot of the throne room here. I think the room itself looks a lot better, actually. It looks a lot more large, and it's just, I like the cinematography better. But the throne, I don't think they should have changed it. I just think it looks like they're trying too hard. And it's such an iconic piece from the show that I don't think they should change it. But whatever. And the last shot, we get a Targaryen dragon symbol with a bunch of fire on it, with a really nice "Blood of My Blood" song behind it. So yeah, that's my thoughts on the trailer for House of the Dragon. I think the show has great potential, and I think they really gotta hit the nail on the head and set a high standard. Because if they don't, you know, it's just going to put all these spin-off shows at a disadvantage right away. Especially after Season 8 didn't go down well with many people. I think they have an opportunity to really do something special here. And I really hope they don't sacrifice the show's grittiness and brutality and themes for like a more generic story. That's really good. I think they should stick to what made the show great in the first place, and don't try to reinvent the genre. I don't think it's necessary, and I don't think it'll end well if they try to deconstruct Game of Thrones and make House of the Dragon. But you know, I actually think, I don't know if I would exactly say I have high expectations per se. I don't really have any expectation. I just want to go see how it is. But I think that it will be a memorable show. And I have hopes that they will do a good job. I think they can, and I think they might. And I'm excited for that. I have a good feeling they will. but I don't want to say I have high expectations, but I think they'll do good. Alright, that's all from me today, and peace out.